Hello and welcome to Judging by the Cover, where we'll be judging the Mass Effect series by the covers. One thing to tuck into the back of your mind as we go through these is that EA like to mix up the way their logo is presented to in some way reflect the current game. Although you might not have thought so from this one, where the E and the A appear in a flash of explosive excitement noticeably absent from the actual game, Mass Effect. Much more representative of the overall tone is the main character, who is standing like he's auditioning to be the little red man on the pedestrian crossing light, maintaining a stoic air of total unflappability, even while a gigantic blue monster vomits colourfully onto the back of his head. What a bad time to be wearing shoulder armour like that. He's going to have 2 little reservoirs of puke either side of his head for the rest of the day. Note also the ships in the background, all of which are flying hastily away from the vomit, going, "Ugh, that's gross, why didn't you say you were feeling poorly?" Secondary prominence in the image is given to the 2 figures either side of our hapless hero, one an attractive lady wearing a special helmet that allows her to disguise herself as a giant tube of lipstick, who's saying, "Oh dear, what an unfortunate thing to be covered in vomit halfway through the catwalk fashion show my stance implies we are at." The other is a bloke with a face like a riding lawnmower who's saying, "Oh dear, what an unfortunate thing to be covered in vomit halfway through the rap battle my stance implies we are at." Into this increasingly complex scenario comes a red planet on the right of the image, peeping uncertainly into shot as if to say, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Whoa, blimey, perhaps I should come back later." At least I assume it's a red planet. Maybe someone's trying to pass Commander Shepard a basketball. That might explain why everyone's standing in team sports formation. Or maybe Commander Shepard is addressing someone standing slightly off screen with unfeasibly huge tits. Well, if he is, then clearly the negotiation with the person with huge tits has broken down by Mass Effect 2, as Commander Shepard and his mates have now drawn their guns and are preparing to open fire upon the soft underbelly beneath the unfeasibly huge tits. Look at how the EA logo has changed itself up for this one. A line has been slashed across the circle backing, like Zorro started leaving his mark and then got called away to an urgent business luncheon. Either that, or the EA logo is supposed to be hovering over some giant curved object like the surface of a planet or huge tit. BioWare's logo is trying to get into the spirit of things, but all it could manage was a red tint. Come on, BioWare, use your imagination. You gotta have some lying around, 'cause you didn't use very much on the rest of the image. Well, at least all the participants are clear on what kind of situation they're in, one in which a gun must be held and pointed. Commander Shepard forgot to bring a gun, so he's just going to hold a pool floaty like it's a gun and hope no one notices. Now, those of you familiar with the first 3 Mass Effects will know there's a sort of moral choice thing running through them, and you can see the 2 paths Commander Shepard could take represented by 2 smaller figures floating nearby. The top one goes, "Yeah, we're a renegade. Let's put on low-cut tops and point guns at people." And the bottom one, with the head like a mural above a hotel swimming pool, goes, "We're a paragon. Let's also point guns at people, but look very thoughtful and conflicted about it." The fantastic journey of the EA logo continues in Mass Effect 3, where the circle is now entirely red and covered in battle damage, a look that BioWare has again ripped off wholesale, like it's EA's own personal mini-me or something. In Mass Effect 3, the cheeky background planet, or possibly gigantic breast, is now making a play for a full-on close-up, but that's not happening on Mr. Glowery Shepherd Man's watch, or indeed Miss Glowery Shepherd Lady, depending on which cover variant you bought. You'll note they've largely got exactly the same look going on for the sake of gender balance, same weapons, same sleeve decoration commemorating the flag of St. George, same armour barring the questionably necessary booby dents, but you know, that's par for the course. It's just that male Shepard's face is scarred and weather-beaten, while Lady Shepard's face looks like she just got done smoothing her complexion with an orbital sander. Shepard's job on this cover is to keep lookout while someone or something subjects mysterious background planet to the cosmic equivalent of a pearl necklace. But lest you pity mysterious background planet, be assured that all their photobombing efforts will pay off in our final cover, that of Mass Effect Andromeda. Yes, mysterious background planet has finally secured that starring role, and all it had to do was get lodged in somebody's face.